Hello students, today we will be starting ratio and proportion. Okay, in this chapter will basically tell us about the comparison of two similar quantities. How we have to compare between any type of quantity, be it be suppose boxes of oranges, be it be the marks between two students, or the growth of any kind. Okay, so we will learn the comparison between the two similar quantities in this chapter. So here a ratio is a comparison of two similar quantities. Here we will explore our discussion on ratios. We will study all the detailed proportion and unitary method. So unitary method you have already learned, and proportion we'll see about what proportion is. First we have to discuss about the ratio. So here first example is that here the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls. So here, since they are both boys and girls are of similar quantities. How? Because they may be students of a class. They are the students of a class. Okay, so there are how many boys are there? 16 and 20. So both are of same class and they both are students. So these two are similar. And remember, the ratio should be taken to the simplest form, that is, after cancelling, these are cancelable, so we have to keep on cancelling till that number, till that fraction, or till that ratio where it can't be cancelled, even it can't be cancelled more. So here look, in a mathematics test consisting of 25 questions, Rahul answered 15 questions correctly. Find the ratio of the total number of questions to the number of questions answered correctly. So basically this ratio is about the questions. Correct or incorrect, that is different, but they are talking about the quantities of similar quantities, which is here question. So 25 question was our test consists, and he has answered 15 questions correctly. So that means 10 questions are wrong. So total number of questions to the number of question answered correctly, so it will be what? 15 out of 25, that is 15 is to 25. And the number of question answered incorrectly is the total number of questions. So out of, since there are total number of questions is 25 and 15 they have answered correctly, so 10 questions they have answered incorrectly, so it will be what? 10 by 25. Now simplification of ratios. Here basically, see, the ratio has no unit. It can be expressed as a by b. Since a by b is a fraction, it can have two other equivalent fractions. Okay, equivalent fractions means what? How to find equivalent fraction, or how to make an equivalent fraction is you have to first take it to the simplest form, and after that multiply with the same number. Multiply both denominator and the numerator with the same number, and you will get the equivalent fraction of that particular fraction. So here namely a by m divided by b by m, and m by a and m by b. So here what happened? See, this m has been multiplied with b, and this m is since it is fraction denominator of a denominator, so it will go to the numerator and will be multiplied to the topmost numerator, which is a. So ma by mb. Now see, it can be also written as am is to b by m equals to ma is to mb equals to a is to b for any integer m where m is not equal to 0. So these are equivalent ratios. Here see, this ratio a is to b is multiplied with both m is multiplied with both a and with b. Okay, so for any integer it is possible, except 0, because if you multiply any number with 0, it will come as 0. Another thing, now ratio of two quantities. We have till now we know that the ratio is about comparing, but we have to be careful about comparing, because since they are talking about similar quantities, sometimes the quantities, these are both kilometer and meter, both are of length. but their units are not same. One is kilometer and one is meter. So remember, if you want to do any kind of problem regarding ratios, you first have to take it to the similar unit. Okay, the unit should be same on both the quantity. Now ratio can also be of three quantities. We can compare it between three quantities as well. A ratio can also be used to represent the relationship of more than two quantities. For instance, if A is equal to 18 and B is equal to 24 and C is equal to 16, then the ratio will be what? A is to B is to C, which is 18 is to 24 is to 16. After taking it to the simplest form, the ratio becomes what? 9 is to 12 is to 8. That means the above ratio shows that A is to B is equal to 9 is to 12, B is to C is equal to 12 is to 8, and C is to A is equal to 8 is to 9. C is to A or A is to C. If it is A is to C, then it is 9 is to 8, and if it is C is to A, then it is 8 is to 9.